Jack Harmon woke to the sound of sirens. His small cabin shook as something massive passed overhead. He grabbed his old service pistol and ran outside. The Montana sky burned red. 3 black ships, each bigger than a football stadium, hovered over the valley. Smaller craft poured out like angry wasps. "This can't be happening," he whispered. His phone buzzed. Emergency alerts flooded the screen. The same message repeated, "Unknown attack, seek shelter." Jack knew better. There was no shelter from this. He jumped in his truck and sped toward town. The radio crackled with panic. Military bases worldwide were under attack. Washington gone, Beijing silent, Moscow burning. In town, chaos ruled. People ran screaming as beam weapons cut through buildings. Jack pulled a family into his truck as a nearby store exploded. "The school," the mother sobbed. "My other children." Jack floored it toward Pinewood Elementary. The road was jammed with abandoned cars. He swerved onto the grass, tires spinning. At the school, teachers herded children onto buses. Jack helped load the last kids when a shadow fell over them. He looked up. A scout ship hovered directly above. "Get down," Jack yelled, pushing children under the bus. The beam hit him directly. Pain like fire raced through his body. Then nothing. He woke in a military bunker. Machines beeped around him. A doctor leaned over his bed. "He's awake," she called out. A man in a general's uniform approached. "Harmon, you shouldn't be alive." Jack tried to sit up. "What happened?" "That beam killed everyone else it touched, but you survived." The general showed him brain scans. "Your neural patterns are unique. The alien control signal can't lock onto your brain." Jack learned the truth over the next hours. 3 days had passed. Earth's military was decimated. Governments collapsed. The aliens controlled major cities, rounding up humans by the thousands. "For what?" Jack asked. "Harvesting," the general said grimly. "They're taking human consciousness, using it somehow." Jack wasn't the only survivor with immunity. The bunker held 12 others with similar brain patterns, the last hope for a counterattack. "We need to hit them back," Jack said. "Before there's nothing left to save." The plan was desperate. Infiltrate the mothership using a captured scout craft, plant explosives at the central control hub, give Earth a fighting chance. Training was brutal. Jack learned to pilot the alien craft. The team practiced with stolen weapons. Each day reports came in of more cities falling. On the 7th day, they launched. The stolen scout ship slipped past the alien defenses. Jack's hands trembled on the controls as they approached the massive mothership. "We're being scanned," warned Lisa, their tech expert. "Hold steady," Jack said. The mothership's bay doors opened, allowing them entry. Too easily, they landed among identical scout ships. The team moved quickly, following memorized maps from reconnaissance drones. The corridors were eerily empty. No resistance. Jack felt the trap closing around them. They reached the central hub. Strange machines pulsed with blue light. Transparent tubes filled with swirling mist lined the walls. "Those are people," whispered Sam, the youngest team member. "Their consciousness." Jack set the charges while others stood guard. 3 minutes to detonation. "Time to go," Jack ordered. They turned to leave when Commander Briggs, their leader, drew his weapon. His eyes glowed with unnatural blue light. "No one is leaving," Briggs said in a voice not his own. "The harvest must continue." The team froze as alien guards surrounded them. Briggs smiled coldly. "The hive mind wants to meet you, Harmon, especially you." Jack stared at Briggs, mind racing. The alien guards moved closer, weapons aimed at the team. "The hive wants your brain intact," Briggs said, his voice flat and wrong. "The others are expendable." Jack noticed a pattern in the aliens' movements. They flinched when near the blue tubes. A weakness. He lunged at Briggs, knocking the weapon aside. In one motion, Jack grabbed a metal pipe and smashed it against the nearest tube. Blue mist erupted. The aliens screamed, dropping to their knees. "Run!" Jack shouted. The team scattered. Alarms blared. Jack sprinted down a corridor, the sound of alien pursuers close behind. He ducked into a maintenance shaft as energy blasts scorched the wall. For hours, Jack crawled through the ship's guts. He found an escape pod and launched blindly toward Earth. The pod crashed in what used to be Colorado. Jack stumbled from the wreckage, blood dripping from a gash on his forehead. Night had fallen. In the distance, alien ships patrolled the sky. A sound made him turn. Humans with makeshift weapons surrounded him. "Don't move," a woman ordered. "I'm human," Jack said, raising his hands. They took him underground through old mining tunnels converted to living quarters. Hundreds of survivors huddled in the dim light. The woman introduced herself as Dr. Eliza Wright, former neurologist. "We've been watching you since you crashed. Had to make sure you weren't one of them." "One of what?" "The hybrids, humans with alien consciousness." Eliza showed Jack their operation. The Resistance had scientists, soldiers, and civilians working together. They had discovered something important. "The aliens feed on human consciousness," Eliza explained, showing him a captured alien device. "They store it in those tubes you saw. We've developed a weapon that disrupts their neural networks." Jack told her about his immunity. Eliza's eyes widened. "That changes everything. We might be able to use your neural pattern to improve our weapon." That night, Jack couldn't sleep. He stared at an old photo of his wife, Karen. She had been in New York when the attack began. He assumed she was dead. Eliza found him the next morning. "There's something you should know. The aliens don't just take consciousness for food. They store it. Catalog it." Jack looked up. "What are you saying?" "If your wife was taken, her consciousness might still exist in their storage banks." Hope and pain mixed in Jack's chest. "We have to get her back." Over the next weeks, Jack trained with the Resistance. He bonded with Sam Reeves, a former cop who had lost his entire family in the first attack. "Why do you fight?" Jack asked him one night. Sam checked his weapon. Nothing left to lose. The Resistance planned attacks on alien processing centers. Small victories in a losing war. Jack led many missions, driven by the hope of finding Karen. During one raid, they captured alien data. Eliza decoded it. "They're harvesting humans faster than we thought. But there's something else. The aliens are afraid. They're running from something." Before she could explain, explosions rocked the base. Alarms wailed. "We're compromised," Sam shouted. Jack ran to the command center. On the screens, he saw alien ships surrounding the base. Inside, people fought hand-to-hand with invaders. "How did they find us?" Jack demanded. Eliza pointed to a man being dragged away. "Greg, he was our supply runner." A hybrid, Jack realized. The base defenses were failing. They had minutes before being overrun. "Get everyone to the escape tunnels," Jack ordered. "I'll set the charges." Sam grabbed his arm. "That's suicide." Jack looked at Karen's photo one last time. "Get them out. That's an order." As the last evacuation ships launched, Jack triggered the explosives. The mountain collapsed as alien ships closed in. Fire engulfed everything. Sam watched from the escape ship as the entire base disappeared in a massive fireball. "He's gone," Eliza whispered. Jack opened his eyes to endless blue light. No pain, no body. Just awareness floating in a vast sea of consciousness. "Am I dead?" he thought. "Not exactly," a voice answered. Jack tried to turn but had no form to move. The blue light shifted, creating a shape like a room. A figure appeared, human-like but translucent. "Your physical body was destroyed," the figure said, "but your consciousness was captured in the blast radius. You're inside the alien network now." Jack struggled to understand. "Who are you?" "I was Dr. Alan Mercer, neuroscientist, taken in the first wave." More figures appeared around Jack. Hundreds of human consciousnesses trapped in the alien system. "We exist here," Alan explained. "The aliens harvest us for energy. But you're different. You can move through their network." Jack learned to navigate the strange digital realm. He could slip between memory banks, access alien communications, even see through their eyes. "Why am I different?" Jack asked. "Your neural immunity. It makes you incompatible with their systems. You're like a virus to them." Jack explored deeper into the network. He discovered the aliens' true nature. They called themselves the Void, Once physical beings, they had evolved into energy forms. They consumed consciousness to maintain their existence. "They're running," Jack told Alan. "Something hunts them across the galaxy, something worse." In the network's depths, Jack found a familiar presence. "Karen?" His wife's consciousness reached for him. "Jack, how are you here?" Their reunion was bittersweet. Together but formless, alive but not living. "I can help the resistance," Jack realized. "I can see everything the aliens see." He learned to send messages through the aliens' own communication systems. He contacted the resistance, providing critical intelligence on alien movements and weaknesses. Sam received the first message at their new base. "It's impossible," he told Eliza. "Jack is dead." "Check the code signature," Eliza insisted. "It matches his neural pattern." The resistance launched successful attacks using Jack's intelligence. For the first time, humans began winning battles. Inside the network, Jack gathered more trapped consciousnesses. They formed a resistance within the alien system, disrupting operations from inside. "They know what you're doing," Karen warned. "They're building defenses against you." Eliza developed a theory. If we can extract Jack's consciousness and rebuild his body, he could bring back everything he's learned. The resistance captured an alien processing center. They modified the equipment to reverse the harvesting process. Jack felt the pull. "They're trying to bring me back." "You have to go," Karen said. "Save them." "I won't leave you." "You have to. I'll fight from here." The extraction began. Jack's consciousness tore free from the network. Pain returned as he felt himself pulled toward a physical form. He woke gasping on a metal table. His new body looked like his old one but felt wrong. Stronger. Different. "Jack?" Sam stood nearby, weapon half raised. "Is it really you?" Jack sat up, disoriented. "It's me. I was inside their network. I saw everything." Eliza ran tests. "Your brain activity is off the charts, and there's something else mixed in with your neural patterns." Jack felt it. A presence inside him. Alien thoughts merging with his own. The extraction wasn't clean, he realized. "I brought something back with me." That night, Jack woke screaming. His skin glowed with blue light. Knowledge flooded his mind. Alien memories. Alien power. He staggered to a mirror. His eyes flashed blue, then returned to normal. "What's happening to me?" he whispered. In his mind, he heard the hive mind's voice. "You are becoming neither human nor void, something new." Jack pressed his hands against the wall. The metal melted beneath his touch. "I'm turning into one of them," he realized with horror. Jack hid his transformation from the others. Each day, the alien presence grew stronger. Each night, he fought to keep control. "We need to strike now," Jack told the resistance leaders. "I know their weaknesses." Sam watched him with suspicion. "You've changed, Jack." "We all have," Jack replied, avoiding his friend's eyes. The resistance prepared for their biggest attack yet. Jack's intelligence revealed the location of the alien command ship. They would strike with everything they had. In private, Jack struggled. He could feel the alien consciousness trying to take over. But he also gained new abilities. He could manipulate energy, access alien technology with his mind, even heal wounds by touch. Eliza found him practicing these powers. "How long have you been able to do that?" "Since I came back," Jack admitted. "The alien consciousness is part of me now." Instead of fear, Eliza showed excitement. "This could be the advantage we need." She helped Jack establish a neural link to Karen's consciousness still trapped in the network. Karen's presence helped anchor his humanity. "I'm losing myself," Jack told her during one connection. "No," Karen's voice came through the link. "You're becoming something new, something that can save everyone." The day of the attack arrived. Humanity launched its first major offensive, rebuilt fighter jets, and captured alien craft, struck alien bases worldwide. Jack led the main assault on the command ship. His powers grew with each passing hour. He could disable alien weapons with a thought, redirect energy blasts, even communicate directly with the hive mind. Sam confronted him before the final push. Are you still human? Jack met his gaze. Enough to finish this. The assault team boarded the command ship. Alien defenders fell before Jack's powers. He cleared the way as the team pushed toward the central chamber. Something's wrong, Jack said suddenly. This is too easy. The ship shuddered. Through his connection to the hive mind, Jack realized the truth. It's a trap. They're taking the ship to their homeworld. The engines roared as the massive vessel jumped to light speed. Earth disappeared behind them. We need to abort, Sam shouted. No, Jack said. This is our chance. We can end this at the source. Days passed as the ship traveled. Jack's powers continued to grow. The team watched him with increasing fear. He's becoming one of them, a soldier whispered. He's our only hope, Eliza countered. Jack spent hours connected to Karen through the neural link. Her consciousness helped him fight the alien influence. I can see their homeworld, Jack told the team as the ship slowed. It's not what we expected. Through the viewports, they saw not a planet, but a massive structure. An artificial world built around a dying star. That's where they evolved, Jack explained. Where they transformed from physical beings to energy. The resistance fighters prepared for the final assault. Jack would lead them to the central consciousness hub, the heart of the hive mind. As they moved through the alien city, Jack felt the pull of the collective consciousness growing stronger. His skin glowed blue. His powers surged. They reached the central hub, a vast chamber filled with swirling energy and countless consciousness tubes. The collected minds of 1,000 species harvested across the galaxy. Plant the charges, Jack ordered. We'll destroy it all. As the team worked, Jack approached the center of the chamber. The hive mind spoke directly to him. You cannot destroy us without destroying them all, it said. Every consciousness we've harvested, including your Karen. Jack froze. The alien part of him reached toward the swirling energy. The human part resisted. There's another way, the hive mind whispered. Join us completely. Control us. Save them all. Jack turned to his team, his eyes now fully alien blue. Jack? Sam raised his weapon. What are you doing? What I have to, Jack answered, his voice echoing with power. I can save everyone or destroy everyone. There is no middle ground. Jack stood at the crossroads of two worlds. The hive mind pulled him toward complete merger. His humanity fought to remain separate. There is a third option, Jack said. He plunged his hands into the swirling energy core. Pain shot through his body. His consciousness split into fragments, spreading throughout the alien network. What are you doing? Sam shouted. Becoming neither and both, Jack answered, his voice coming from everywhere at once. Jack's consciousness raced through the alien systems. He touched every stored human mind, including Karen's. He felt the vast alien collective trying to push him out. Help me, he called to the trapped human consciousnesses. Karen responded first. Her presence joined with his, strengthening him. Then others followed. Thousands of human minds working together, fighting back against the hive. The charges are set, Eliza reported. We have 10 minutes. Outside, the alien fleet mobilized. Thousands of ships prepared to attack Earth. Get to the escape vessels, Jack ordered, his voice coming from the ship's speakers. I'll handle the fleet. Sam hesitated. We're not leaving you. I'm already gone, Jack replied. This is the only way. Inside the network, Jack fought the most important battle of his life. His fragmented consciousness against the ancient alien hive mind. A war of will and identity. Karen guided him through the alien architecture. Here, she directed, the navigation controls. Jack seized control of the fleet. The alien ships turned toward their sun. No, the hive mind screamed. Yes, Jack answered. The resistance team raced for the escape ships. Alien defenders tried to stop them. Sam led the charge, blasting a path forward. 2 minutes to detonation, Eliza counted down. In the network, Jack felt himself dissolving, his consciousness spreading thinner as he maintained control of thousands of ships. I can't hold them much longer, he told Karen. You don't need to, she replied. Just long enough. The first alien ships plunged into the sun. The star's surface churned and flared. A chain reaction began. The resistance fighters reached their ships and launched. Behind them, the alien homeworld shuddered. Jack, we're clear, Sam radioed. Let go now. But Jack couldn't answer. His consciousness had spread too far. As the charges detonated and the sun began to collapse, Jack felt himself scattered across space and time. His last coherent thought was of Karen, her consciousness merging with his as they both dissolved into the fabric of the universe. The resistance ships jumped to light speed just as the sun exploded. The alien homeworld and its fleet vanished in blinding light. 5 years later, Earth had rebuilt. The alien threat was gone. Sam, now commander of Earth Defense, stood at the main control center. Sir, a young officer called. We're picking up a signal from deep space. What kind of signal? It's human, but not quite. It's fragmented like pieces of a consciousness trying to reform. Sam stared at the display. The pattern was familiar. Jack? The signal pulsed in response. Can we bring him back? Sam asked. Eliza, now head of science division, studied the data. Maybe. His consciousness was scattered, but it's finding its way home. Sam ordered a recovery mission immediately. As the ships prepared to launch, the long-range scanners detected something else. A new presence at the edge of the solar system. What is that? Sam demanded. Unknown, the officer replied. But it's massive. And it's not the void. Sam looked at the signal from Jack, then at the approaching unknown. Whatever it is, we'll be ready. Humanity fought back once. We can do it again. He touched the screen where Jack's signal pulsed. And this time, old friend, we won't be fighting alone.